Hello guys, just wanted to discuss a few things on the iPhone 4 antenna issue. Now, I will try not to bore you guys too much. I know I don't have the iPhone 4 with me. I'm recording on it through the front-facing camera, which is why I won't record the HD. And I doubt it would anyways. But I know looking at me, it's just kind of boring, but bear with me and we'll get through this. And I just want to discuss a few things about the Antennagate issue. Me personally, this just me being me. I know you guys are different. I'm different. Everybody's different. I've not had one dropped call. Not one. And the phone is perfect for me. I don't have an issue with it. Never have had an issue with the iPhones. And I've owned an iPhone since 2007. So I'm a veteran iPhone user. Now, I'm as most of you guys are. And I'm sure some of you guys, just like me, they love Apple. Apple's a good company. But sometimes they make mistakes. Simple as that. And when they fall short, they work harder. And I believe that. I believe in Apple. I believe that this company's gonna... They might not fix the issue, but they'll do the best they can because they love every user. Just as I would if I owned Apple. I would be just like Steve Jobs. Maybe not as smart, because let's just be bold here. I mean, I'm not as smart as other people because we're all different. And, you know, Apple's going to do the best they can to make every user happy. They've already made me happy. I could not be happier with the iPhone. And I wish I had owned every Apple product out there, because that technology, like the iPad, the iPod Touch, I already have the iPhone. Even the iMac, the AirBook, those are some really good products. And even though the iPhone may not be perfect to everybody, it's perfect to me. It is perfect to me. I don't need those fancy widgets that come on the Android. Now, I will admit, before the iPhone 4, or before iOS 4 came out, the iPhone wasn't perfect to me. I've always wanted folders. One thing I've always needed was folders. The other thing was the background, because let's just face it, looking at the back screen for 3 or 4 years in a row, that got old quick. And you know, and the battery life on the 3GS, on any phone I've ever used, and it always went dead the first day. You know, I couldn't go a full day without using the battery. But now on the iPhone 4, they've added iOS 4. They've also added the longer battery life, which is why it's perfect for me. And you can't get mad at the phone for your data rate plan. That's AT&T. Now, I'm sure there'll be fingers being pointed here, but you know, that's still cold hard facts. Alright, now let's go back to the antenna issue. Apple's going to work as hard as they can to make every user happy. As would I if I were the CEO of Apple. I'd want all of you guys to be happy. And to be honest with you guys, for right now, I'd be doing the same thing Steve Jobs is doing. Or even Apple. I wouldn't call Steve Jobs Apple. Because Apple's made of a bunch of people. Scientists, engineers, developers, you name it. Apple's got it. Now, Apple is it's a really good company. And they're going to work as hard as they can to solve your antenna issue. And again, I would do the same thing. I would be given free cases because I know this antenna design is. I knew it was going to have some kind of flaw with the reception when I saw the keynote, or even the Gizmodo. I saw the Gizmodo photo, or the thing on the iPhone there. I've seen it, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, this is really going to be a reception skiller, because I just see it. I just see it happening, and here it is out here, and it's stealing a reception. Now, to me, I hold my phone differently. I've always held it differently. Let's just say that this box, I'm going to just take it right here, take everything out of it. Just say this box right here is the iPhone 4. A big iPhone 4, maybe. Let's just do this one. This is thinner. It's easier. And it's about the same size as the iPhone 4. So, okay? Most people hold their iPhone 4s like that. And this is where the strip would be. And their palms hitting that strip. Now, that is how I never have held my phones. What I would advise everybody to do, take it from there, put your pinky underneath, and hold it like that. And when you're typing, the strip would be right here, still not touching. And you can still type, you can still navigate. Alright, and this is my left hand. With my right hand, I did the same thing. Although I don't need to, I can just, I can close it if I want. But this is how I hold the phone. And I would probably suggest everybody else do that if you don't want a case. If you want a case, then there you go. It's problem solved. And it's only been probably about, 25 days now since this Apple's been doing this. It's not like they've had their head in the dirt for 3 months. It's only been 25 days. And I would say that this internet issue is eventually going to fly over. This just, to me, is this just people wanting to complain about something, which it is something to complain about. Don't get me wrong. The iPhone 4 antenna is something to complain about. Just not to me. I don't complain because it's not a problem to me. Well, that's all I have to say. Everybody's different. Phones are different. Everything's different. And to me, the iPhone 4 really did change everything again. It's probably because of FaceTime. FaceTime's awesome. It's just very young, and the technology just came out, and I'm pretty sure that when AT&T gets a 4G network, which they should have already had done. But 4G is a really new network too, so we'll get that time to develop, and then you should be able to go on 4G and just call anybody on it. Anyways, that's all I pretty much had to say. Just kind of a discussion, not a rant, not anything personal. Hate me, love me, subscribe, don't subscribe. It's all good in my neighborhood. Catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.